Section 7, References and Citation. So today we'll be treating references and citation, and under references and citation, we'll be looking at creating a table of contents, footnotes and endnotes, adding citations and bibliography. So if you're with me, let's get down to business. So if you take a good look at this document, you see I don't have table of contents. There is nothing like table of contents in this document. So I don't have table of contents here. Now the first thing in our section is creating a table of contents. Now instead of you coming, table of contents normally start from beginning. Instead of you coming here and start typing table of contents, you go down section 1, introduction to Microsoft Word. You check the one. Section 2, basic editing and formatting. You type basic editing and formatting. So what you will do is you come to review. You come to review. You come to references and click on, you see table of contents. Click on this table of contents. So I have my table of contents. You can choose any one, any format you like. So I want to use this format. So I click here, and automatically I have my table of contents. If you watch here, you see my table of contents. You see my section 1, introduction to Microsoft Word, section 2, basic editing and formatting, section 3, page layout, all down to section 8, which is document protection and sharing. So if you check my section 1 is introduction to, if you check my section 1, this is introduction to Microsoft Word, and if you go down to section 8, you will see I have documents protection and editing. So this is how to add a table of content automatically without typing it all over yourself, and by such way your work will remain highly organized. So footnotes and endpoints. Okay, if you watch here, still under reference ribbon, you see insert endpoints. Understand? You see footnotes. Now, what is footnote? What is endpoints? Understand? So footnotes. Okay, let's start with endpoints. Endpoints from the description, you say add a note like a comment or citation providing more info about something in your document. So if I click on endpoints, this is almost the end of my document. It comes to the end. So I want to add additional notes about this. As you say, this is Microsoft tutorial A to Z. So I've added my endnotes. The same with footnote. Footnote says let's start. Footnotes always start from the beginning. You can see I have here now footnotes. If you watch here, as I click on footnote, it added I here. Or let me just remove it. Let me remove it and go back to footnote again. You see add. So if my cursor is here, and why is it not selected? I think I have done something wrong here. So if my cursor is here and I click on my next footnote, I think my system is running slow. Let me close some programs. So, anyways, when you click here, once you click here, it will add footnote for you. So you come down, you have your previous footnote, you have your next end notes, you have your previous end notes. So here you can navigate through the end note and the footnotes. But where you are adding footnote and end note is not all document. In fact, almost all your work you may not even need anything like footnote or end note, or it depends on specific work you are doing. And for me, so I'm using footnote and I can use my citation and can use citation and do whatever I want to do. So now adding citation and bibliography. So if you watch here, you see insert citation. So under this insert citation, if you read the description, it says credit a source of information by citing the book, article, or other materials it comes from. So where did you get your idea? Where did you get your information? Which book did you read to get some data and information for your work? You have to cite them. So you have to cite, you have to um, recognize those sources, understand where you get those information. The same with bibliography. So list all your sources in a bibliography or works cited section. So the same thing, the same. So I want you to drop in comment section. I want you to drop in some comment section the difference. What do you think is the difference between an insert citation and bibliography? So drop it in comment section. Drop it in comment section. I'll be expecting that in comment section. So these are just the two difference. These are just the this thing how to use the citation and bibliography. So that is it. So to add the citation, I click here as add new source. I click. So it's add me the author. So the author of the book I write. A type of source is a book. Understand? Book section, journal, article, conference proceeding, reports. So let me choose book. Author, the author of the book you write. The title of the book you write. The year published the book. The city, the publisher you write, and click on OK. But this mainly applies to academic. It applies to academic use. Yes, applies to academic use. So mainly personal use. You may not even need anything um, to cite or for bibliography. But for academic use, is a compulsory. You must do it. You must do it. In other words, if you didn't do it, the project you're working on or the paper might be termed what's it what's it called again? Might be termed copyright. Understand? Might be termed copyright. So this is how to do it. Bibliography the same way. The same thing. You come here, you reference the book. This is a bibliography. Understand? This is it. This is a bibliography. This one is under referencing. This is work citations. You can see there's no more difference between the bibliography and the citation. And so there's no more difference anymore. There's no more difference. But if you still drop in the comment section and tell me some of the differences, between citation and bibliography. So, but one difference here is that is under bibliography, you just write the the name of the person that produced the book and the name of the book, then year. But in citation, citation is a detailed form of bibliography because in citation you have to choose the type of the book, if it's a article, if it's a journal article, if it's an article in periodical, if it's conference proceeding, if it's a report, if it's a website, electronic source, arts, sound recording, if it's a book, then you have to put the author name, then is it a corporate author, the title, the year, the city, and even where it was published. So in citation, you have to put all those sources there. So with that being said, let's move over to section 8. So in section 8, we'll be treating document protection and sharing. So in this document protection and sharing, we have the first one as restrict editing and permissions, and password protection, saving/exporting to PDF. So let's start with the first one, which is restrict editing and permission. So if you come to review, under review ribbon, you will see restrict editing. So here it says limit how much others can edit and format the documents. So for example, you can prevent formatting changes, force all changes to be tracked, or allow only commenting. So let's see how it works. So for this our document, I click on restrict editing. Then I say limit formatting to selected styles. This is the formatting restriction. Then other editing restriction, I can say allow only this type of editing. Or I can come here, I have track changes, comments, filling in forms, no changes, read only. Understand? So if I select this no changes, read only, I cannot no, let me I have not saved it. No changes, read only. I come here and I add password. So under start enforcement, I can use password, I can use authentication, but let me use password. So if I come here, add my password and re-enter password and I save it. So now let's try it. I can't delete anything even though I select this thing and say, see, I cannot cut, I can't cut, I can't delete it, I cannot edit anything here, I can't edit, I can't edit, I cannot even add. I'm trying to type something but I can't add, I can't edit. So I can stop it. I can stop it here. This one is this is the security part of it under cyber security, and this security part of how to have your documents secured if it's vital information or a very sensitive information. This is a way to save the document, and apart from being encrypted, apart from encryption, this is another way to secure your document. So let's stop protecting, and once I click stop protecting, it will ask me for password. So I have to re-enter the password I put earlier and then click OK. Then the restriction will stop. So now if I come here, have you seen it? And I can undo it. Good. So the next thing, okay, I've done restricting and permission, I've done password protection, saving and exporting to PDF. So here we come to file, this is export. So you can see create PDF slash XPX documents, create PDF. So once I click here, it will export to PDF and it will save to my document. You can see this is it here now. So it's asking me, you can see save as type is PDF. Understand? But if you want to change it, you can still click here and change it to XPX because that's the two formats I selected. So once I save it now to be on PDF or SPS, let me redo it again. So once you come to file, you go to export. It's exporting as PDF or XPS. So that's why when you come to that save as, you only see PDF and XPS. It's different from coming to save as. It's different from this one. Because save as, if you come to um, save as type, you can select as much as, you can see PDF, you can see XPS, you can see other extension you can save your document with. Understand? So let's go to the next thing. Sharing via OneDrive or email. I think we did this in our section 1, but let's redo it again since it reappeared here. So under still on file, we go to sharing. So you can see share with people. Say save your document to a OneDrive location. Step 2, share your documents. We will do this after you have finished saving. Understand? So you click on save to cloud. Now you click on, this is my OneDrive personal, this is my cloud, but I'm not connected, I'm not online now as I'm recording this lecture. I'm not online, so if I'm online I can just go straight and save to my OneDrive account. So to email, still come to share, you will see email. Have you seen it here now? This is email. So you click on email, send to email. But I have not saved this thing document. So it's saying me that no, okay, yes, okay. It's telling me that document must be saved in a shared location. So if I want to use send as a link, then if I want to use send as attachment, everyone gets a copy to review. So whichever one I want to send as PDF, send as XPS, send as internet fax. So whichever way I want to send it through the mail, I will select and send. So with this, we have covered everything we need to cover on Microsoft Word. But for review, let's still go back from home. I have covered the clipboard, the font, the paragraphs, and under font, this is where you change your case. I think we didn't touch here in section 1. Change casing, uppercase, lowercase, sentence case. For instance, if I want this, okay, let me use my section 8. If I want this to be capital letter or true, is on sentence case. Sorry, is on capitalize each word. That's where it is now. So I want to make all of them uppercase. I click become capital letter. I send it back to capitalize each word. It go back to the format it was earlier. So with that being said, we have covered our paragraphs where we did bullets and numbering, our styles, and under inserts, we have covered our table, pictures, shapes, smart charts. You can do screenshots. I don't need to explain that one. Just click on screenshot and capture whatever you want to capture here. So go to design. We'll cover design, and I think the only thing we did not touch in design is watermark. We touched okay, page color, page border, and watermark. We didn't treat those ones. So in watermark, you come to watermark, and you can use the predefined ones. This is confidential, do not copy. Some of the document, I know you must have seen a document like this. I have something like this, do not copy, or let me say confidential. You must have seen a document like this, see, confidential. And if you check all the documents, you see them confidential, confidential, confidential. So is a watermark that they use. You can remove it, or you see remove watermark. Then custom watermark, you want to use your hand to write what will be there. So under custom watermark, I say I can use picture as my watermark. So if I click on this picture, I say select picture, select picture. So you do not have internet connection, okay? So I have to connect back to internet and select my picture to do that. So, but let's use the normal watermark. So I come to no watermark, sorry, text watermark. Here it says confidential. If I click down, I will see other ones. But I don't want to use any of this. I want to define my own. I will say Legatus Computers. So I click apply. So watch here now. Okay, we have Legatus Computers. Legatus Computers. Have you seen it? So that's how to add a watermark. So page color. There's nothing here, just add your color. That's the color of the page you want. And the page border, let me remove the page color. I don't need no color, I don't need page color. So page border, come to page border. Now I want to add the border to this page. Now I want to use this style. I click here. Now come here, you see apply to whole document. No, I just want the first, this section only. Which section am I? That should be the first section, yes, the first page. I click this section only and I click OK. So I have my page border. Why did it apply to all of them? Okay, let me know why. Okay, I'm still on. I didn't select it, I'm still on. Okay, first page, this section, first page only. So let's see. Good, 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 good. It's only on the first page. So still on the page border, I can use styles, I can use arts. You can see the color. If you want to add it color, you can add colors to. You can add colors to it. Then you can use arts also. Arts something like this. There are many of them there. You can use it. So with this, I think we have covered everything we need to cover as regards to Microsoft Word. So let's just, as a bonus, let's just go through some keyboard shortcuts. Let's go through some keyboard shortcuts. Now I will start from the first one. Control A, Control A. Let me come down here. So on your keyboard, you click Control plus A. That is Control A. So Control A is to select all. That's how this how it's been written. I don't want to put it here, because if I put it here, you will screenshot it and you may not even read it. You leave it like that. So I want you to practice it. You can also go to Google and browse a keyboard shortcut for Microsoft Word. But then let me still go through it. Control A is, I'll just go through some, then you go to Google and browse out the rest of them. Control A is to highlight all. Control B, bold. If you come here, you see Control B. written there. Control B, bold, and Control C, copy. If you come to this copy, you see Control C, copy. Control D, duplicate. E, centralize. Here, Control E, put it at the center. Control F, find. Control F, G, H, is just this find and replace here. That's the Control F, Control G, or Control A, depending on your keyboard. Then Control S, save. Control, okay, let's just use this to do it. Here is align left, Control L. This is Control R, and this is Control J, justify. Control J is justify. Cut, Control X, cut, and Control V, paste. This is paste. This is Control V, paste. Control U, underline. Control I, italic. Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Then Control plus equal sign will give you what? Subscript, and Control plus Shift plus plus will give you superscript. So that is it. Control Z, undo. I think with this I have covered. Control O, open. Control P, print. Which other keyboard shortcuts? For now, I don't think there's any other, but go to Google, type Microsoft Word keyboard shortcuts, then you see all the keyboard shortcuts for Windows and for Microsoft Word. Most of the keyboard shortcut for Windows are general for all Windows, whether you are using desktop or laptop. So with this, we have come to the end of this lecture or class on Microsoft Word. Do well to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell, and be expecting our next course on Microsoft Excel. Don't forget, in this channel, we bring you day-to-day activities and courses free of charge. Just come and learn on AI, artificial intelligence, and basic computing knowledge. So our next course will be Microsoft Excel. Do well to watch and learn. Thank you.